Introduction: your body isn't broken, it's speaking to you if you're over 60 and have noticed that your morning erections have quietly disappeared. I want you to pause and really hear this, not just with your ears, but with your heart and, more importantly, with the trust you have in your body. Because those small changes you're tempted to dismiss, they are not just about sex. They're your body's way of waving a red flag. I've spent more than 30 years helping men reclaim their vitality and confidence, not with pills, gimmicks, or shame, but with truth, science, and care. And here's the truth many doctors won't say out loud: the loss of erectile function is often the first sign of a deeper problem. Not just a performance issue, but a circulatory, hormonal, and metabolic warning. You see, our bodies are wise. They whisper before they scream. And when your erections fade, it's not a sign of aging, it's your body whispering, "Please, pay attention." In this article, I'll guide you through the real science of male restoration without pharmaceuticals. You'll learn why pills often make things worse, how natural oils and targeted massage can retrain your tissues, which foods heal from within, and why your mindset may be the most powerful tool of all. But before we go deeper, if you value honest, science-backed advice on men's health, I invite you to follow this channel. It's not just content, it's a lifeline. Your next chapter of vitality starts here. Part 1. Your penis is the body's early warning system. For decades, I've seen the same look on my patients' faces: worry wrapped in silence. A man in his late 60s, married for decades, comes in and says, "Doc, I think I'm broken." The truth is, he isn't broken. His body is trying to protect him, and his penis is the messenger. The blood vessels that supply your penis are the same ones that serve your heart and brain, but they're smaller, more delicate, and more sensitive to changes in circulation. That means when something's off in your vascular system, it shows up in the bedroom first. Most men blame age, or stress, or just hope it'll pass. But when morning erections fade, it often signals rising inflammation, decline testosterone, blood flowerly metabolic dysfunction. This is why we must stop seeing erectile issues as isolated. They're part of a larger picture, and if caught early, your body can heal remarkably well. But ignoring the signals or masking them with the pill often leads to deeper damage. You don't need shame. You need clarity. The real problem isn't that your body is failing, it's that it's asking for help, and no one's been listening. Part 2. Why pills can't fix what your body needs. Let me be blunt. The little blue pill, it's not a cure, it's a mask. And while it may give you a few hours of performance, it doesn't fix the underlying issue, and in many cases, it delays healing. Most of these medications force blood flow by overriding your body's natural mechanisms. They don't improve your vessel health, they don't repair nerve signaling, and they certainly don't retrain the smooth muscle tissue that's essential for sustainable erections. Here's what really works, and it may surprise you: a daily massage using a blend of 3 natural oils. Why? Because when you apply healing directly to the tissue, bypassing your liver and digestion, you stimulate healing right at the source. This isn't folk medicine, it's anatomy. Your penis has chambers lined with smooth muscle, filled via intricate vessels, and directed by nerve signals. With time and neglect, the system stiffens and goes quiet. But with daily attention, especially post-shower, when blood flow is already activated, you can reawaken what's been dormant. The key is consistency and the right inputs: oils that fight inflammation, stimulate circulation, and awaken sensation. Part 3. What's actually happening inside your body as you age? Smooth muscle fibers begin to harden. The tiny nerves responsible for sensitivity weaken. Blood vessels narrow due to inflammation and plaque. The result? Less blood flow, less sensation, and slower response. When testosterone drops or stress rises, your body enters what I call survival mode. It reroutes blood to vital organs and deprioritizes sexual function. It's not punishment, it's protection. But this shift is not permanent. When you give your tissues the right kind of signal, gentle, consistent, restorative stimulation, you retrain them. Just like exercising a weak muscle, your sexual tissue responds to focused therapy. Think of the penis not as a failed system, but as a quiet engine that needs tuning, fuel, and attention. No pills, just a return to biological care. Part 4. The 3-oil blend that restores vitality. Eve had men in their 60s, 70 seconds, even 80 seconds. Asked, "Doc, can this really work?" My answer, not only can it work, it has. Repeatedly. Here's the formula: cold-pressed coconut oil, rich in medium-chain fatty acids that fight inflammation and deeply nourish soft muscle tissue. Peppermint essential oil creates a cooling, tingling sensation that stimulates nerves and dilates blood vessels. Ginger essential oil adds warmth and deeper penetration, encouraging blood flow to the root of the problem. When combined, these oils form a healing circuit, a balance of stimulation and soothing. But it's not just the ingredients, it's how you apply them. After a warm shower, take 10 minutes to apply with gentle, circular motion, focusing on the shaft and base. Vary pressure and areas daily. The key isn't speed, it's presence. Treat it as therapy. Performance. Part 5. 5 hidden habits that sabotage your progress. If you've been doing everything right, massaging daily, eating better, being patient, but still feel stuck, I want you to consider something that most men overlook: your daily habits outside of those 10 minutes of therapy. These 5 hidden culprits may be silently working against your recovery. Processed foods. Ultra-processed meals are loaded with seed oils, sugars, and chemical preservatives that trigger systemic inflammation. Inflammation is the enemy of blood flow. When your arteries are inflamed, blood can't flow smoothly to where you need it most. Sitting too long, whether it's in front of the TV, at your desk, or behind the wheel, prolonged sitting reduces blood flow to the pelvis and weakens the muscles that support erectile function. Get up every hour. Walk, stretch, move. Your body was made for motion. Lack of sleep. Your body produces most of its testosterone in the early morning during deep sleep cycles. If you're not sleeping well, you're robbing yourself of one of the most powerful natural resources for sexual vitality. Chronic stress. High levels of cortisol, your stress hormone, constrict blood vessels, kill desire, and interfere with hormone balance. Chronic stress also raises inflammation and suppresses nitric oxide, the molecule responsible for dilation of your blood vessels. Alcohol and dehydration. Even moderate alcohol intake can depress testosterone and dull nerve endings. Dehydration thickens the blood, reducing flow and sensitivity. Make it a daily goal to drink clean, mineral-rich water. Healing isn't just about adding the right things. It's also about removing the hidden blockers. Make space for recovery by creating a lifestyle that supports healing, not one that silently undoes your progress. Part 6. Power foods that rebuild from the inside out. Your sexual health isn't just a surface-level issue. It's built or broken by what you put on your plate. Every bite you take either fuels performance or contributes to dysfunction. Here are 5 scientifically backed foods I encourage every man over 60 to incorporate into his daily routine. Watermelon, especially the white rind. This fruit contains a compound called citrulline, which converts to nitric oxide, a molecule that improves blood vessel dilation and blood flow. It's nature's gentle alternative to pharmaceuticals. Dark chocolate, 70+ cacao, high in flavonoids. Dark chocolate helps relax arteries and increase blood circulation. Just a small square a day can have measurable impact, but only if it's the real, minimally processed kind. Pomegranate juice, packed with antioxidants that protect the endothelium, the lining of your blood vessels. Pomegranate juice also supports testosterone production and improves erectile response. Make it pure. No added sugars. Garlic contains allicin, compound that slightly thins the blood and boosts circulation. It also improves overall heart health, which is directly tied to sexual function. A single clove a day can go a long way. Water. Never underestimate the power of hydration. Without enough water, your blood thickens, your tissues dry out, and circulation slows. Aim for clear urine. It's the simplest check-in with your own body. These foods aren't exotic. They're accessible, but the impact they have when eaten consistently, especially in combination with massage and movement, can be life-changing. Nourish yourself like a man who is healing, because you are. Part 7. Your mindset is the final key. You've worked with hundreds of men over 60, and I've seen a pattern. The ones who thrive aren't always the ones with the best labs or the strictest diets. They're the ones who believe in their ability to heal. Your mind is not separate from your body. It is the control center. If you see yourself as broken, you'll act broken. If you approach your recovery with guilt or shame, you'll create tension and resistance, the very things your body is trying to release. But if you touch your body with kindness, if you massage with curiosity and care, something powerful happens. You begin to re-establish trust with your physical self. That alone can be transformative. One of my patients once told me, "Doc, I came here for better erections, but I left with a better relationship with myself." That's what happens when we shift from performance-driven urgency to presence-driven healing. So I invite you to practice deep breathing during your massage visualization. Imagine blood flowing, tissues awakening, confidence returning, gratitude for what your body has carried you through, and what it can still become. Honest conversations with your partner to remove pressure and restore intimacy. Your nervous system needs safety to heal. You must create that safety by being patient, loving, and committed to this journey. You are not reclaiming the man you used to be. You're becoming the strongest, most present version of the man you are now. Conclusion: your new chapter starts now. If you've made it this far, let me say this: you're not here by accident. Something inside you knows there's more vitality, more connection, more life waiting to be lived and loved. You may have believed, like so many men do, that fading erections were just a part of getting older, that this chapter of your life was already written. But now you know better, and knowing better means you can choose better, because restoring your male function isn't about going back in time. It's about moving forward with wisdom. It's about listening to your body, fueling it with care, and showing up every day with intention. Whether it's the daily oil massage, the shift in your nutrition, the quiet choice to rest deeply, or to sit with yourself in stillness, each act is a vote for your healing. You are not broken, you are not alone, and you are certainly not done. So today, I encourage you, not as a doctor, but as someone who believes in your ability to change, to begin. Don't wait for another sign. Don't settle for half of what you deserve. Start this practice today, and stay with it, not for perfection, but for presence, not to impress, but to connect, not to escape age, but to embrace your strength, exactly as you are. And if this message resonates with you, I invite you to subscribe to this channel, so that you never miss a message of healing, truth, and renewal. Share this video with someone who needs to hear it. Let's not keep silent about what truly matters. You are a man worth healing. This is your time.